Hello everybody, this is your English lesson for today, and I'm hoping it's one that we'll be able to have some fun with. So we're still learning about persuading. Now these are the features of a piece of persuasive writing that we've studied some examples yesterday. You've answered some questions on some different texts. And what I want you to do today is play with that a little bit by making your own video for me using these features. So I'll explain that task in a minute. I'm just going to go through the points here. So the purpose, the reason for having some persuasive text is to move the books away, to convince the audience or the reader that you're right, that your idea is the best. So it's not totally balanced. It's very one-sided. The structure needs to be something like this. In the introduction, you need to make it clear what you're writing about and what the opinion is that you want to persuade people of. You need to have arguments in the middle that back up your idea with examples, with lots of kind of features like alliteration, things like that. And then in the conclusion, you're almost repeating the introduction and just making sure that the last thing that the person remembers is the clear message of what you want them to do or what you want them to think about. So it's present tense. We're going to have lots of connectives, emotive language. So depending on what you're persuading people of, you may want the audience to feel sad or the reader to feel excited if you're trying to persuade them to come to your new holiday park. You might want them to feel happy. You might want them to feel sad. It depends what you want them to do. If it's about climate change, maybe you might want them to feel worried or scared, maybe, so that they feel like they have to do something or change something. But basically, you have to make people care about your arguments, make people feel like it's personal to them, it involves them. Okay, rhetorical questions we haven't done yet, but we'll focus on that a little bit more later. It's basically the questions that you ask people. You're not necessarily waiting for an answer, but questions that you are asking to an audience to make them think about something. Mixture of facts and opinions. And that's about all for today. I'm going to post this in the task for today so you can have a look at it. Your task for today is spoken, not written. And what you need to do is to persuade the class that something in your house is the best thing that you can have during the lockdown that we have at the moment. So I'm going to look around my living room to give you an example. Okay, what do I have that I think would be a good thing for everybody to have? So I'm going to choose a book. I'm going to choose a book, and I'm going to give you some reasons why I think this book is the best thing that you could possibly have in a lockdown. So I'm going to start by making it clear what I want to do. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to try to persuade you today that the best item that you can have in the lockdown situation is a book. There are lots of reasons for this, which I'm going to try and explain now. That's an introduction, and then I'm going to start going into my arguments. So my first argument is that by choosing to spend some of the extra free time by reading, I will improve my English skills because the writing in the book is going to help me practice lots of grammar features. I'm going to maybe learn some new words that I didn't know before. If it's an interesting text, I'm going to have new ideas for stories. It's going to be really useful. Now you could go into even more detail than that, and then another kind of paragraph, another part of my argument could be it's fun. So it's educational, but it's also fun. So I'm going to talk for a while maybe about how useful it would be to read a good story, to spend days waiting for the next page or the next chapter because I'm really enjoying it. something like that. So what I want you to do is have an introduction. So firstly, choose something in your house that you think is the best thing that you could possibly have during lockdown, and sorry, the best thing that you could possibly have during lockdown, and you've got to then persuade people that it's the best thing. So I would make a few notes on a piece of paper before you make a video, and it doesn't matter what you choose. Um, I will post the best couple of videos onto Google Classroom. So you need to have an introduction, some arguments, and then a conclusion at the end, which basically just repeats the introduction and repeats the message of your uh, video. So there you go. Thank you very much and good luck.